Hey folk, this episode is brought to you by Tristan Walker and our great friends over at Bevel, the first and only shaving system designed specifically for what? Coarse, curly hair, and sensitive skin, much like my own. And I'm feeling real rough right now because, you know, I'm just into the beard life and I feel like the Black Wolverine. But I know confidently that I can go and get my Bevel situation all taken care of. You can do the same thing, whether you would like to trim your beard or shave it all off and be sexy for the summer. Just go to getbevel.com and use the code THEREAD to get 20% off. That's getbevel.com. Try it out, and we're out.
You gotta put your neck into it. Don't stop, just do it, do it. Then you roll your tongue from the crab back to the front. Then suck it all till I shake and come, nigga. Make sure I keep bustin' us, nigga.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside.
Nigga,
Pokemon, gotta catch him. Oh.
There's no way you actually doing a ballad about fucking Pokemon right now.
You teach me, and
all right.
I'll teach you Pokemon. Gotta catch them all, Pokemon.
Okay. All right. I hope you had fun with that.
I had a blast.
Great.
So I am Blastoise.
Okay. And I am Angel Hayes' new girlfriend. Wow. And you are hating about it. And this is The Read. I don't know why you're mad.
You just jump in from one bad idea to the next.
What was my previous bad idea? Please let me know.
The one that chose her previous bad idea.
Just because Brittany Griner had a mild period where she was attracted to girls in colored contacts does not mean she can't be saved.
That girl is an expecting mother.
Okay, and that's her business. And Angel Hayes is just fine. And we just have a mutual understanding of one another's fineness.
So you just spiritually are against everything anti-Azealia Banks.
I didn't even know that Angel Hayes and Azealia Banks did not get along until you told me earlier on the phone. So I didn't do that on purpose. It's not my fault. Angel Hayes is fine. She just is. I don't, whatever. If the cosmos is directing me to align myself with everything that's against Azealia Banks, and that's fine. I accept that. I don't go against what God tell me to do.
She just reminds me of
You're so mad.
What was Jane's big brother's name in Dario?
Yeah, the fuck right. Oh, Trent.
She's just, up next on Six Ed World.
I mean, you're so mad, but
So Black Excellence this week.
I don't be hating on all these boys you claim.
I'm just trying
For all these months I've allowed you to like Drake.
To her album Excuse me?
For all this time you have liked Drake way before he was fine.
First of all, bitch.
Are you mad right now?
And for
what happened to Black Excellence?
Most.
What happened to Black?
Okay.
See.
I would just like for you to know that I have always acknowledged that there was just a little something in Drake that tickled my fancy. Nobody was tossing out panties. Nobody was doing all of that.
I didn't
was
either.
just being honest enough to say that there was something. Now that nigga's got a beard and showing off his titties and everybody feels differently. I don't feel any differently about him.
Right.
I feel the same. So you girls need to catch up. That's what you should do. Have you listened to Black Gold or Gold doubloons or Gold Shaved Ice Cream or whatever the fuck that shit is that she made? Have you listened to it?
A little bit, not all of it.
How do you feel?
Not enough to give an educated opinion.
Great. So here we are with
Do you
Black
want me to talk about
Excellence.
whose music I have heard and don't like? Because we could do that, or we could talk about Black Excellence.
Bitch, but you're not talking about being her girlfriend, bitch. You're just petty, bitch. That's all that is. That's why you got a cold now. And I just want for everybody to know that you are still petty through being sick.
That's right, because this is how God made me. And you can't be mad at that. I'm beautiful.
Anyway.
And special.
Whatever, Jasmine Sullivan. Masterpiece. Black excellence this week.
Okay.
Alicia Montano, who made huge headlines last year when she ran, what was it, like an 800 meter?
Oh, I don't know.
When she was 8.5 months pregnant.
Whoa, I thought you was about to say 8.5 months old. And I was about to be like, excuse the fuck out of me. God damn.
Last year, she ran an 800. Okay.
I was puzzled.
She was 8.5.
Okay. Damn. All right.
Alrighty.
No, but pregnant, that is just as impressive.
Alrighty. So she was pregnant. And although she came in last, she said that she just wanted to show her daughter that she could always put her best foot forward and understand that it isn't really about winning. It's about being your very best and bringing that to the table. This, I think, past week, she just won like a national title at the USA Outdoor. Oh, I wish that I knew things. USA Outdoor Championship. So she won that and celebrated with her daughter, who's now 10.5 months old. And they're so cute. And yeah, she was training throughout her whole pregnancy and was beasting for you bitches and snatched her waist right back down and said, guess what? I'm back and we're about to have a blast. Eat my dust.
The
and
girls
that's what
who
happened.
are always in shape, my nigga, they always bounce right back. Look at Sierra. Sierra was so fine all through her pregnancy, and then she had that baby and she just went right back to...
There was.
Man, if there's a reason to get fit, then that is it. Congratulations to you, mama. Work.
Also for Black Excellence, I wanted to mention Crissle West.
Bitch, don't do this.
Apparently, she's got some new job over at like Apple or something.
If you've heard of it, I don't know. It's a small little company, not a lot of people.
So, first of all, I just want to say that you kept this for me for some time.
I did. I kept it from everybody because Apple do not fuck around. Like,
I'm sure they don't.
They made me sign an NDA to read the next NDA. Like, they don't, nothing about that process over there is a joke. But yes, if you haven't heard, I am one of the connectors on Beats One now, which is Apple's, Apple Music's radio station. So if you've updated your iOS device, then you've probably seen it. Thank you. I was on air on Sunday, so for the first time. So thank you to everybody who tuned in and heard me on Beats One. It was so fun and can't wait to do it again. So
I'm just like, I think about when we started the show.
Oh, Lord.
And like how I wasn't even sure if you like wanted to do this or if you were like even interested. And then people would be online hating or like making stuff up or just saying dumb shit, just being, whatever.
Yeah, that hasn't
and there were
changed.
so many times that I was just like, I almost felt bad because I was like, I wonder if like I feel like I pulled her into a situation that she didn't even really want to do or whatever. And it's like, flash forward, oh yeah, I just Apple gives me money, like they have checks with my name on them, and I'm working with fucking Ebro, which I know Ebro doesn't swing my way.
Nope, doesn't.
But I mean, if ever there was like a sensei moment or something, I'm just saying you are so blessed to see that every week.
Yes, I am.
Although, whatever.
God
Anyway,
is so good.
So yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, friend. It has been, you've been there. You know what it is for me. So this is, it just feels real good. I'm just very thankful.
So
Way
this week in... We don't have a soundbite, do we?
No, we don't. So just go ahead and yell at me again because we got like 40 emails that say, oh, I love the bitch you guessed it. It's so great when Crissle's ears hurt. Like, seriously, people love it. So just go ahead. I'm just going to look away so I don't know.
It doesn't even work when you see it coming.
No, you don't enjoy it when I see it coming, but it still works.
Same thing.
I hate you, my nigga.
But you guess it isn't even a fun song
Well, you
anymore.
have to call it something.
How can we still not have a name for this? I'll come up with something.
All right.
And it's going to be the greatest name ever. So, first of all, I'm so disappointed because apparently Remy Ma's going to be on Love Hit.
And this is not right. Like, I mean, unless they about to replace the whole cast and put a bunch of people with talent on it.
Oh my God, I said the same
Did you
thing.
really?
Yes. I was like, what if Mona and everybody was just like, okay, well, we had fun with this whole Days of Our Trap Lives bullshit, and all you ghetto hoes can go home. What if she was just like, this is it, and we're going to have like actual people in hip hop that are like even just almost respected come in here with their relationship? Because I don't even see two things. I don't see Remy Ma being a part of like a dramatic ass reality show like that. And B, I'm worried she's gonna go back to jail.
Exactly.
One of these hoes is gonna say something and she does not play them games. I feel like she's gonna slap the shit out of somebody or shoot another bitch at the stomach, and that's gonna be the end. And she just got back.
And it's just like, you know what? And I actually do see that. Like, I know it's a hood rat out there who Mona will dangle a $500 check in front of her face, and she'll say whatever they put on the script in front of Remy Ma, and Remy Ma will slice that bitch's throat wide the fuck open, and then it'll be like everybody sitting around looking stupid.
And because don't come for Remy Ma. Like, don't.
And I feel like we should know this by now. Like, she went to jail knowing what she did, and it's no secret. Like, she will beat a bitch down. It's not,
and
that's not a
like,
secret
that
to
bitch
nobody.
was stealing. Like, what? Anyway, I
So
really feel like
hopefully they gut it completely and bring back a bunch of people.
I would actually like if they did that. I'd be interested in seeing how they could, because when it started, I mean, it was Jim Jones and Chrissy, but I liked it better then because it was like less scripted and all of these like swooping cameras over bitches folding laundry in their house with no furniture.
Well, I mean, at least Jim Jones was somebody. Like,
right, you know what I'm saying?
They bringing up, like, people are being famous from this show, and they expect us to give Diamond Strawberry Girl. What?
Who is that?
Sin Santana. Am I supposed to know these hoes? Like, who the fuck are these people? Mendices barely rings a bell.
Was that the only reason I knew who Mendices was? I knew who Yandy was because of Violator, and I knew who Mendices was because I lived in Harlem. But who was that white woman? It's just too much. I would actually like for them
the
to
white woman with the black man?
Yeah, with Chink Santana.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was that?
What was that even?
Anyway, I would like to see them just like maybe get like some Fetty Wap in there because he lives across, the other side of that bridge.
Does
I think
he?
he's from Jersey.
Okay.
I'd like to see them try to do better.
Yeah. I mean, and there's a whole lot of artists in New York who have some kind of buzz or some kind of name to themselves. You don't have to get these total and complete birds that nobody has ever fucking heard.
Artists.
If you make it about hip hop artists, but most people who are like about their career are not gonna join no reality show with no bunch of nobody ass bitches. Because why would you want to associate yourself with somebody lower than you? Like, people because people with careers are not about to go join Love and Hip Hop New York knowing that them random ass Twitter birds are on there. Like, don't nobody care. Give me some people who actually have a career. Like,
I'm just hoping that this falls through. I mean, I remember there have been a couple of people who have said, I'm about to be on the next season of Love and Hip Hop, and then it never happened.
Yeah, well.
Like, I feel like The Game was supposed to be on Love and Hip Hop at one point, and then that didn't happen, and I feel 800 people fell through it in the Atlanta cast. I don't know. I'm hoping that this doesn't happen.
Realize, like, oh wait, like I can do way better than this.
Oh yeah, like I love myself. I can't.
Right. Or you look at what's happening on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or Hollywood, and you're just like, why would I even? These niggas are jokes.
I'd actually watch a Remy Ma show.
I will be watching Love and Hip Hop New York because Remy Ma is on it. I just hope they have a better cast around her and not them niggas they on now.
Or that she's like, I feel like some of those shows have like that one couple or one person who doesn't shoot but one scene with everybody else the whole season. And for the rest of the time, it's just them.
Yeah.
That I'd be okay
just her
with.
and Papoose.
Because that means that I can just fast forward through all the other hoes.
That probably will be it. I can't imagine her voluntarily spending time with them niggas.
Like, why even bait yourself into possibly going back to prison?
Right, because you know the whole thing is going to be trying to make Remy mad. Like, that's going to be the whole
Someone's going to be dumb
Somebody going to try to piss you off.
To try and do that.
Woo! Well, rest in peace.
I feel, right. I guess who has time?
Girl, good luck to you.
So why did Chrissy Teigen put John Legend's beautiful, beautiful cakes on it?
Because she is an American fucking treasure, that's why. Because Chrissy Teigen is for the people. That's why.
Why would she do that knowing full well that the tops are on Instagram?
The bottoms too. And all of them was lusted.
Listen.
Everybody was lusting after
I almost
John
went
Legend.
out to go look at the price of ladders because I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
I don't even like men's asses. Like, that's never been a thing on a man that I'm attracted to. But John Legend has a nice ass.
Do you know something? It's funny because I had actually Dormtainment has this new thing, Get You a Little Sandwich, I think it's called. And it's like a collection of a bunch of sketches.
Yeah.
And I just actually, I went and got it. And like one of the first sketches is about guys' butts. And it's like an argument between Rome and this girl about whether or not it's attractive to women when a guy has like a nice ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that most girls like guys
Yeah,
with
I
butts.
think when it's a really nice ass, like a football player's ass.
Right.
Yes. Then
Like
it's the kind of
Lisa
thing you-
Wu's husband's butt. Like
Yes.
all the girls used to be
Yes.
in love with his ass.
But most men, I think, don't have a remarkable ass.
Damn
So,
proud of girls. Oh, they told
well,
me to
Chrissy
speak
Teigen
up.
knew good and damn well what she was doing. She knew. She propped that knee up just so the whole crack wasn't
Look.
showing.
Right click save. How about it?
All you bitches took screenshots. Every last one of y'all. If it was Snapchat, it would have been like 150,000 screenshot notifications on that shit because, but I'm not mad. I think she's like crusading against Instagram and their crazy like nudity policies. Like she put up a picture
They
of her.
have nudity policies?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Well,
I
because
can't tell.
the hoes you following ain't nobody. But if Chrissy Teigen put up a picture with her nipples showing, then yeah, it's gonna get reported to
Now
Instagram.
that was rude.
Was it rude or was it factual? There are certain benefits that come along with nobody knowing who the fuck you are.
Everyone is someone.
Okay,
To
but
somebody.
but if you can put up nudes on Instagram and not get reported to Instagram, then that's a privilege.
All I know is all of me loved all of that.
Of course you did. How long was you salivating over that shit?
Oh, 120 seconds at most.
It was like seriously, all the gays was going up for that ass. Like,
You know whose ass ain't getting looked at by their bae?
Justin Bieber?
Russell Wilson.
Do we have to do Russell Wilson because
I still feel like Russell Wilson just looks like, anyway, I'm not going to. He's attractive.
okay.
Just very like,
In a Build-A-Bear kind of way.
sure.
Yeah, like that.
He said something recently about, at the Rock Church for a Q&A.
Oh.
He talked about, needing people to pray for them, basically, because they have decided that you can really love someone without sex. That's when you really, really love somebody, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've been talking about it and decided to go through the relationship without that and hopefully, I guess, take care of that after marriage.
So, but who needed to know this? He was just at church and decided to give his testimony?
No, they're
or-
like literally having a whole
It was like a Russell Wilson event?
like it's giving you unsung up on
Okay.
stage at the Rock Church.
Okay. All right.
So they're talking about, abstinence and, living life the way that God wants them to. And he said, I knew that God had brought me in her life to bless her and for her to bless me.
Okay.
We're not going to be perfect by any means, but he's anointed both of us and he's calling for us to do something special. So, I respect that. I
do
think that
too.
it's very hard to do that, especially if you're both attractive and attracted to one another. I just don't know how I feel about this relationship. Like the largest part of me, the biggest fraction doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And then the rest of
And
me
that's
is just
most
kind
important.
of like, really? Like, I don't even, is this actually
Do I even really believe that y'all are together though, like in the first place? But if y'all have decided not to have sex, if you don't care and she don't care, or that's a mutual decision, then that's y'all's business. Far be it for me to insert my opinion on your sex life. Is certainly not affecting my vagina in any way. So
Have you watched Sense8?
no, but people keep telling me about it.
I don't think you'll like.
See, that's what everybody keeps saying. Like, oh, I don't know if you. Why wouldn't I like it? Is it like science fiction-y? Because
it is science fiction, but it's not like
that's not my favorite.
heavy science fiction. No, it's not like Sailor Moon and there aren't like talking cats and stuff.
Okay, well-
it actually is more about like these people's individual lives and how they're affected by this gift or whatever. I'm not finished with it.
Okay.
But there's just a storyline in there that reminds me a lot about Russell Wilson and Sierra's relationship. And that's all. So moving on.
All right, is that it?
Yep. Not for this week.
Oh no.
Let's talk about, yeah, sure is.
So you just telling us to tell us. What?
Ariana Grande is under some fire from fans and haters and indifferent, whatever, I guess.
Aren't we all?
Apparently, she was caught on camera at a place called Woofie's Donuts.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about that. Mm-hmm. But in the donut shop, she's seen with her backup dancer, who I guess she's dating, because they were definitely kissing in the mouth.
Oh, okay.
Look, I don't fuck with you. How about that? So yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Everything. So yeah, they're in this donut place, and she, at one point, it looks like the guy is telling her to lick the donuts, or like, I don't know if he's like betting her to or daring her. I don't know what.
So the donuts are just out in public? They're not behind a
No, they're behind
glass or anything?
Glass. But there were some that were, I guess maybe they took out that they had put up on top of the glass.
Oh, okay.
And when the people, the attendants or employees, whatever, when they weren't looking, here comes Ariana Grande licking the donut.
What the fuck?
On the tray.
You nasty bitch. Why?
I don't know.
What the fuck is
and then
wrong
the
with
guy
y'all?
does it. It's like her, the boy, and then two, I guess, other friends.
Oh my
Then the
God.
guy also licks donuts, and then they laugh about it. And then that's not where the fun stops.
Okay, but that is disgusting. That is filthy.
There's still no, answer on whether or not they purchased the donuts that they licked. I'm gonna assume that they did. But at the Wolfie Donuts, after this, in the makeout session, one of the employees brings out another tray of donuts, and she says, "What the fuck is that? I hate Americans. I hate America. That's fucking disgusting."
What, the donuts are?
I guess so.
The same donuts you were just licking on?
No, some other ones that they brought out.
I mean, but a donut is a donut.
Is a donut.
Is this bitch on drugs?
Well, probably.
Okay.
But either way. So that pissed a whole bunch of people off. And then she released a statement saying that she's extremely proud to be an American, and she's always made it clear that she loves her country. This is my favorite part.
Oh, Lord.
What I said in a private moment with my friend who was buying the donuts was taken out of context, and I'm sorry for not using more discretion with my choice of words. As an advocate for healthy eating, food is very important to me. Yeah. And I sometimes get upset by how freely we as Americans eat and consume things without giving any thought to the consequences that it has on our health and society as a whole. The fact that the United States has one of the highest child obesity rates in the world frustrates me.
What?
We need to,
What?
I'm going to stop right
Wait,
there.
bitch, what? Child obesity?
You're at a donut shop. Sweet peach. This is not Whole Foods.
Okay,
You're not at the fucking farmer's market, sweet girl. Like, what are you talking about?
Bitch, childhood obesity. Like, this is literally a place to get fried sugar. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Childhood obesity right now?
That's like if I went down to the waffles truck and spit on the damn Speckaloos and then told them that they should be ashamed because America, oh my gosh, everyone's so fat, but you're buying donuts.
Right. And even if you weren't, the fact that you were going around licking donuts is so fucking weird and, like, disgusting, ma'am, that for you to even, how did this even become like an issue? Was somebody taping her and she didn't know it? Or
It was security cameras, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you something. I would have knocked the sew-in right out your little ass head had I seen you flying your ass around a donut shop licking on random people's fucking food.
What is
like,
wrong with you?
why don't y'all have any fucking home training? Is it the fact that you're like a rich young girl and you out here just doing whatever the fuck you want and you just fancy free and ain't got no fucking problems? But bitch, who does that? Like, I feel like this is probably not that big of a deal. Like, what she said about it being taken out of context and all that is probably true.
100%.
But don't bring childhood obesity and advocate for healthy eating and all that into this, because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Absolutely.
Bitch. It's a donut shop. And even if you were that worried about childhood obesity, what the fuck does that have to do with your ass and the shit you doing right now?
If anything, girl, you should have just said, yes, I was at the motherfucking donut shop and I was high, boo. and I decided that I wanted to fucking lick these donuts with my new trade backup dancing boyfriend. And I'm also a bit of a bitch, and I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. That has nothing to do. You're not gonna try and preach to me about childhood obesity when you're purchasing jelly filled and you're licking all the goddamn glaze. You psycho.
Just say you were high, because we all understand that. All right, you were high. Okay,
that's fine.
Yes, just say that. Leave it right there. Let that whole innocent good girl act go, because we all know you're a bitch, Ariana, and it's fine. We're bitches too. Just embrace it.
Because guess what? You're not losing anything from me, because I'm not a fan of your ass no way.
You're not missing nothing.
I don't care.
All right, girl. You got it.
That high ass goddamn ponytail. Oh heaven.
That same ponytail.
To Betsy.
Because her hair is fucked up. You know, she tells everybody who will listen that the weaves on Disney or whatever fucked up her
Are
hair.
you afraid of the dark ass?
Okay, don't.
Good heavens.
I'm so fucking done.
Anamorphs ass hair.
All right.
So apparently there's this rumor that Tyga has been sending photos of his penis to transgendered actresses in the Los Angeles area.
Is that really true?
I don't care.
Okay.
The thing is,
all right.
Could it be? Probably.
Of course it could.
I mean, is it probably? Hell yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I believe it. I'm just saying that it's definitely possible, and I don't care either way.
Right. My only thing about Tyga is I'm not going to pretend that him sending his dick pics to a trans lady is anywhere near as big of a story as him fucking an underage little girl.
So let's just pause right there. Because first of all, this whole story is so messy and it's so dumb. And I actually believe that Tyga would sleep with transgendered women and be doing all of this while he's sleeping with Kylie Jenner and Black China and Lord
and God only knows who else. I do too.
I believe that that's 100% possible. Do I believe that it's like that this woman here is the I don't know about that, because you know that when I was like an 18, 19-year-old, even 17-year-old gay, and I was in Miami, you know, in my heyday. Mm-hmm. I used to know a lot of the girls back then who used to be out there with the rap niggas who were coming down to South Beach to party during All-Star Weekend or Bike Week or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And so, you know, I used to hear all the stories. So this is not shocking to me at all. Uh-huh. A lot of the time, though, you have situations where some of these girls will want to come up and start speaking and telling, you know, these quote unquote truths and writing books and, you know, starting web series and all that kind of stuff. And it's just kind of like, what is the motivation? I mean, I know what the motivation behind this is, but it's like, are you telling a true story because plenty of them are, or are you just making some shit up because you want, you know, a shot at a BT role or whatever? Love and Hip Hop Hollywood casting, most likely. To be quite frank.
Because honestly, I could see her piling herself right onto that show with this shit. I'm just not going to pretend like Tyga being attracted to trans women is a story when there's so many other reasons we have to make fun of Tyga.
Right. That's the thing about it that really, because to me, I'm just like,
gonna defend that nigga.
Okay, like I'm not shocked.
Right.
If he was letting a trans girl climb his back or vice versa,
right.
I'm not like, that isn't shocking to me. It's just kind of annoying for people to be like, oh well, I'm not surprised that he would sleep with a transgendered person when he sleeps with kids. Like that isn't like, here are all of the ways that you're wrong, sweetheart, because I actually, A, I'm not shocked by this, and B, I'm actually cool with him sleeping with trans girls over sleeping with a child.
Right.
And it's completely different. Plenty of y'all are attracted to trans people and have no goddamn clue.
Say that.
So,
okay, just because
there's nothing wrong with being attracted to somebody that's trans. Don't affiliate that shit or
right.
stick it up with him trying to fuck with somebody that's drawing names and hearts inside of a composition book, you dumbass.
Exactly. Like, this may be, you know, a scandalous story and, you know, social media is gonna go crazy
but
or whatever.
She's a grown ass woman.
At least she's an adult. Like, we not gonna pretend like this nigga ain't been shacking up with a 16-year-old. Like, and this has been going on for years. It ain't like he just met Kylie 6 months ago. Like,
right. She apparently posted some video last year talking about, I would like to come forward and tell the truth about Tyga. She said the actor Charlie Sheen and the rapper Tyga from Cash Money. Because they always have to, because the point is they're trying to get white dollars. Like, they have to make sure, for everyone, like, when you go, if you're going to get your Googles in, that's the one I'm talking about. Right. Because there's Big Tigger, and you know what they talk about when they say about him.
They don't know.
I want to be specific.
And this happens a lot with men in hip-hop. Why are we still surprised that men in hip-hop
are attracted to
trans women?
Because a whole bunch of them are bending and snapping.
But
Legally blonde.
And I think...
Bend over and cough.
All right.
A whole bunch.
So you are just going to be
a bunch of them.
filthy.
But nobody wants to say anything, and they be the first ones to come forward and condemn somebody for even wearing, some Mac.
Let's make fun of Tyga because his album went, triple dust mite. Let's make fun of him.
Tyga has an album out?
And it flopped tremendously. You didn't hear about this? My nigga, Kanye executive produced it.
That's why someone was like, would you rather cop the Tyga album or cop to a misdemeanor? And I chose misdemeanor.
No, I'm going to have to go ahead and get the Tyga album. What? I'm not a nigga. Fuck y'all. I'm not getting no fucking record for Tyga. But, I mean, like, he had Kanye executive producing that shit. He had all the fucking Kardashians tweeting out the link to that shit. And that nigga sold, like, I think a grand total of 2,200 copies. So he flopped in a tremendous way. And his time is almost up. Bye, girl. Good night. That's enough out of your ass. We'll see you later.
So...
I actually know what's left. I know what story this is.
Great, so you can say it.
No. You can do it. But I know who it is. It's the colorless American. Isn't it?
No.
Oh, so who is it?
It's the colorless Americans Play Daddy.
Oh, right. Okay, damn. Yeah, ugh. Okay.
So, some leaked court documents came out
Lord.
showing that Bill Cosby had, admitted to giving quaaludes to women.
Mm-hmm. Back in 2005, he admitted that he drugged women for the purpose of raping them. Yes.
And so, that's damaged the heart and souls of many of you young niggas who were just completely convinced, even with, overwhelming evidence. Mm-hmm. Him saying...
Documented throughout decades.
In stand-up back then, that it's fun to drug women. But even then, a lot of you, and I understood, and it's fine. And I also do feel like, the media is treating him much harsher than they would if he were white. That I still am going to say because it's a fact. But at the same time, it doesn't change the fact that that's so gross and so horrible. And... Jill Scott's feelings are hurt. Everybody's so sad.
I mean, but see...
But I mean, it was all right there. It was...
Jill Scott's whole thing was, well, now that we have the proof, this is all I ever asked for, and too many black men have been prosecuted in this country for no reason and with no evidence. Girl, don't compare Bill Cosby's lying, raping ass to the very real problems that black people face with the American criminal justice system.
Black people that don't do anything to anybody.
And Bill Cosby admitting that he gave women quaaludes is still not proof of rape any more than women saying, he raped me is proof of rape. It's not like it's on videotape. It's not like we witnessed it. But the fact that this one testimony that leaked from 10 years ago changed your mind, and 40 some odd women coming forward and saying, hey, this nigga raped me, didn't do nothing for you. It's just that's why people are like, girl, fuck you. Just go the fuck away and sit down. Just shh, Jill. Or maybe we should be silent. Maybe we should just not talk.
Let's take a long walk.
Just be quiet, girl. The park. Oh my God. She just... And
find you a spot for you to park and shut your ass. I love Jill.
Well, now everybody... Well, not actually everybody. Some people are still like, well, y'all don't know, and...
Raven
Bill
Simone
Cosby
and Whoopi
Goldberg. And Raven, you would think by now.
I don't even care anymore. Honestly, because I feel like I'm not sure exactly what Raven's deal is. I'm not sure if she's trying to prove something or like this is just how, she is, or she's just like really like likes to debate. I don't know. I don't care. That's a Raven was a fantastic show and Olivia was great, and I'm just gonna leave it where it is. I gave up, hoping that Lauryn Hill would come back. I gave up on the Fugees. I gave up on Detox.
Yeah.
I gave up on the Shanae and Wanda movie. I gave up on a lot of things. And sometimes some things you just have to let go of.
The Schmigos mixtape.
The Schmigos mixtape is still possible.
No.
It's fresh.
It very
The
isn't,
wound
though.
is still bloody.
All right. Well, okay. I'm just saying.
The point is Bill Cosby raped those people.
And we
knew that.
And there's nothing, at this point, if you are still defending Bill Cosby, you really need to take a long, hard look at yourself and say, self, why do I hate women? Why do I hate women so much?
Cosby Show's a bad show.
Like, okay, right. It doesn't, people are fucked up and produce great work all the time. Like, literally 80% of my iTunes is by somebody problematic and the rest of it is Beyonce. And it's just, what are you going to do? You can either choose not to participate in music, art, and culture, or you can separate the person from the craft. Now, what Bill Cosby has done is bad enough for me to say I'm not supporting anything else Bill Cosby does for the rest of his natural black-ass life. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to... Right, which may be the next 30 to 60 days,
oh my
but
God,
still.
you didn't have to say it. I was going to live. Oh, my God. You are
Oh, because last time we did this with Joan Rivers, and the bitch died like 2 weeks later. But anyway.
That bitch flat.
That doesn't mean Bill Cosby didn't put out some iconic stuff. And that doesn't mean we didn't grow up. Like, we grew up on that man and he had a place in, American television history. But that doesn't mean he wasn't sick. That doesn't mean he wasn't raping women. Like, how can y'all seriously sit up here and defend this nigga knowing that there are so many victims out there? And that's just, 40 some odd women who came forward. God only knows how many women are out there, and women who have been sexually violated or raped and are not saying anything because they see how you are acting on Twitter and Facebook and Tumblr about it. Like, y'all are not making the environment helpful for victims to come forward, and this is why they don't fucking tell. You talking about, why they didn't say something 30 years ago? Because 30 years ago, people believed rape victims even less than they do now. Y'all have got to stop acting like women are lying and everybody's just out here to get men and tear men down. Fuck that.
Well, that's all that I have this week for Bitch You Guessed It!
Oh my God. No, I'm throwing something.
And we'll take a break. Oh, yeah. Hey guys, this episode is brought to you by our new sponsor, Parachute. Parachute is an online luxury bedding brand based in Venice Beach, and they create a line of everyday bedding essentials from sheets to duvet inserts to enhance your sleep experience. The bedding is premium quality and toxic free, meaning there are no harmful chemicals or synthetic finishes or little Keisha Cole bugs used like in a whole lot of bedding. Their website is straightforward and super easy to use. All you gotta do is select the bedding items you're looking for with your preferred fabrics and colors and then receive them at your front door. Simple as that. I've got one of my own. I'm loving the slate color, what it does to my room. It feels so sexy underneath my skin. Sometimes I wish there was a bay there, but that's just not for this part. Either way, all you've got to do
Jesus.
is go to parachutehome.com/read, and Parachute will give you $25 off on your first order with READ. READ. That's the code, girl. READ for $25 to check out. Go to parachutehome.com and check that out. /read, that is. And we're out. I'm the black fancy. You can get it in because I got melanin. I'm the black fancy.
Do you like Jadena?
Bitch, it's all right because the nigga ain't white. I'm the black fancy. Do I like him?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
I think it's Jadena. It might not
I think
be.
it is Janelle. I do like him.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about him.
I'm still confused too. I'm really, really interested in hearing his like next solo song or something. Because I'm not exactly sure where. Like I get it's like hip hop, but then he's like, I wear sharp suits and I have like a penguin, like a cane, like the penguin from Batman.
That's what I don't get either. It's like he's talking about being a classic man over like a trap beat. It's just like,
and then lyrically, it also still sounds like he'll kill you. So I'm not sure. Like,
but I think I like it.
I do think I like it.
Yeah.
But that song is the Black Fancy.
All right. Well, that was rude.
I'm not saying I don't like it.
Well, that is just mean. Time for the listener letter portion of the show. Send your questions to asktheread@gmail.com. We're going to dive right in this week with Trina, who is...
Trina?
Not that one. 23 years old, and she said, I recently started talking to my boss. At first, it was seemingly innocent, and then he got a new job and stopped being my boss, so we started fucking around.
Okay.
In the midst of all this, he drops the bomb that he is married, and I immediately cut the pussy all the way off. The issue is that he is 45, which I did not know until after we started messing around.
What? Wait, what?
As a result, this is literally how she wrote it. As a result, he is more established than I, and he has been paying my car note for the last 4 months to help me out. My question to you guys is, in case you can't guess it,
this does sound like a Trina song.
Would I be wrong to continue to entertain this man to get my car note paid? Not necessarily sex, but just entertaining him. He claims that his wife knows about me anyway, so please help. I know you guys will give it... This is literally how she wrote it. I know you will give it to me straight, no chaser. What advice do you have for young Treen?
Your mind's made up. Treen, lima bean.
What you really did in this letter is try to explain to us why you gonna keep fucking with this married man, and I think maybe you just kind of want somebody to be like, well, okay, girl, as long as his wife knows, then yeah, you go ahead and slob on some married nigga's knob for your car note.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
I'm not either. If that's what you want to do and you don't feel no kind of way about fucking around with a married man, and you feel like your car note is worth it, then you go right ahead. But I would never advise you to do that.
And his wife knows about you, because that's what he said. And niggas don't lie.
Right. No, I don't think a man has ever lied about his wife.
They don't make things up.
No, especially the ones who cheat. They never. They just draw the line at cheating. They never cross it and start lying too, girl. That's just unheard of.
Because, you have to be honest to cheat.
I mean, come on. Like, you have to have morals. We all have a breaking point. It's just some shit you don't do.
Let's just be serious.
Girl. It's really not even about his wife. It's about you. How do you feel about fucking with a married man? Like, do you ever want to get married? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm asking.
Oh, well, I was about to say.
Do you ever want to get married? And when you do you want for your husband to be fucking some other girl and, paying for her Prius to get
a girl 22 years younger than he is? Like, he's literally old enough to be your daddy, girl. Like,
yuck. And how did you not know his age before you gave him box? The fuck?
Listen, I don't think this was,
you must lie about that too.
This was probably not. It sounds like a situation that you kind of just... it was like a series of bad decisions that led you to where you are right now, but neither one of us is going to tell you it's okay to continue fucking around or quote unquote entertaining, whatever that means, for your car note. Because again, I don't know too many niggas who's going to pay your fucking car payment, girl, and not get no ass or nothing out of it. Like, his dick is going to get wet in the process. He's not going to keep paying your car note and not getting nothing out of it. That sounds, highly improbable. So if I were you, I would just cut the whole situation off right now. Cut your losses and count your blessings that you're not pregnant by this nigga, because this is a fuck nigga 100%. Preying on little girls who are economically disadvantaged like yourself and don't know no damn better. Please get away from this nigga.
This is how Young Jock happened.
This is exactly how Young Jock has 8 kids in the span of 3.5 years by 9 different bitches. This is how. Because...
How does he have 8 kids by 9 bitches?
Science. Math. I just made it up.
Okay.
I'm just saying, when you are all over Atlanta putting your dick into every willing hole that will take it, then this is what happens. You just have hella kids, and the bitches know about each other, are on TV talking about each other, and nobody's actually saying, well, hey, I'm just not going to give you any pussy anymore because you don't know how to fucking act. Stop giving these niggas ass. It's all they want. And if they don't know how to treat you right and you give a fuck about being treated right, stop giving them the thing that they want, girl. That is just, I don't know how to say it no more plainly than that.
Well,
is that okay? Let's move on. Our next question comes from Courtney, who says, I have this friend who texted me about how long it's been since I smoked weed. I wish I would have lied and said that I smoked recently, but I said that I haven't in over 6 months. My friend works for Domino's as a delivery driver and got in a car accident yesterday, and now they're making her do a drug test. She has smoked as recently as last night, and the test is being conducted tomorrow, so she asked if she could buy my urine for the test. And I feel so conflicted about it. I don't want her to lose her job, but it makes me feel super uncomfortable about her using my pee for the test. It's some shit out of a movie. and I'm not sure I can handle being involved. I know I probably sound like a baby, but I'm a nervous person and this makes me feel weird. Please help. What would y'all do?
So this is the thing about friendship, right? As my friend, okay, well, let me start from this angle.
Okay.
As your friend, I feel an obligation to be there for you, you know, thick, thin. I'm going to have your back because that is what a friend should do.
Yes.
Now, if you are in a pickle that you have created yourself, and the only way for me to help you would be for me to do something that is like illegal, or even if it's not, to do something that just I'm 1,000% uncomfortable with, that is when you as my friend have to respect that I'm not going to do that.
Right.
And you have to just build a bridge and get over that shit. Or build a goddamn raft and sail over. Do whatever. You got swim, bitch, or drown. It really is up to you. You got options. The point is,
you stupid.
That, like, now to say that, I'm not going to say that that's not something that I would do. Because that sounds like something I would probably do. Probably for free.
And really, I would too. If my friend, like a really close friend, hit me up and was like, bitch, I need some piss. I'm be like, oh, girl, here we fucking
like,
go.
oh, really, bitch.
Right, like, I'm going to clown the fuck out of you, but I'm going to give it to you.
Right. But if you are not comfortable with that, then your friend should respect that and move forward, because there are plenty of things, like, and I'm realizing more and more now that there are certain things that I can just be like, you know what, this is something that you're just gonna have to figure out, because it's not my responsibility, and it's ridiculous of me to inconvenience myself or to go and do some shit that's just crazy because you got yourself into this mess. I can pray for you, I can give you the absolute best advice that I have, but you're gonna have to figure this out, because that's all I got.
Right. And so when I look at stuff like that, when people ask me for favors or for help, the first thing I think about is, how does this gonna hurt me? Like, is this really gonna be that big of a deal? For me, giving my piss to a friend who needs it is something that I don't consider to be, you know, a high risk.
Where else is it going?
Right. I mean, it's not like they're gonna DNA trace that urine back to me or something. I'm not pressed about that. I'm not worried about that. But if it's ever a situation where you feel uncomfortable regardless of the circumstances, or if you ever feel like the risk, you know, if you just start feeling kind of funny about that in your stomach, or you just don't, something about the situation don't curl all the way over, then girl, don't do it. Like, never feel pressured into doing anything that you don't feel comfortable with, even if it's something that everybody else feels is completely harmless. You know, do whatever feels right and good to you. Don't let nobody pressure you into doing some shit you're not cool with. Now, this I would do, but again, if this is just like, you know what, bitch, I would just really rather not. I'm worried that something is going to happen or whatever the fuck. I don't know what your reasons may be for this, but whatever it is, if you don't want to, then just don't do it. And she going to have to be all right with that, because nobody told her to smoke weed and get in a fucking car accident while she was at work. Like
what the fuck was she doing?
This is not your fault. Like, this is a fucked up situation, but it's not your job to fix this. This is her problem. So good luck to her and to you.
It's on you.
Our last question's a little long. So just bear with us.
Is it depressing?
No, it's not. I think actually you're going to enjoy it. It's from Trippy, and I'm emailing because I agree wholeheartedly with Kid Fury and his opinion on the award show on Black entertainment television. There needs to be a higher standard given to that channel, and for it to be so revolutionary when it came out, it's just dwindling to a mess of collection of images now again. And I tell people from time to time the same thing. The response I get whenever I criticize the awards or anything about BET is, you just don't like Black whatever. Now, mind you, I am Black, and I'm the only Black person I know that still watches Spike Lee films, and my holy trinity of artists are Grace Jones, Khalees, and Azealia Banks. Yes, I am gay. Now,
no shit.
Yeah, girl. Now, those aren't great feats to mention, but we're talking about pop culture. Somehow, I always get roped into having to stick up for myself, supporting my culture, when all I'm saying is that Black entertainment has the power and has had the power to be more than Nicki Minaj winning Best Hip Hop Artist for the umpteenth time in a row, or as Kid Fury mentioned, Frankie and them. Don't get me wrong, I love mindless entertainment, but not when it's the only thing you show me. My question for you guys is, have you ever felt pressured to defend how you feel about your own race to your own race? Does it aggravate you like it does me? How do you cope with dealing with that with Black people?
Well, I don't know that
Do
I've
you
ever
feel like
had
attacked
to, I
when
don't
you
give a
criticize
fuck about that
BET?
shit. I like, sometimes people will say things, anytime I say anything that's like even halfway negative towards black people, sometimes, or, you know, one or two, depending on what I said, people may feel like whatever. Like, even when I was talking about that last week, I was like, I know niggas would be like, oh, it's BET and it's black people and we have to support black people. Which is the same fucking excuse that people used to give me with these Medea movies. And I'd be like, I'm not going to go see no goddamn Medea's, you know, gastric bypass. I'm not going to go watch that shit because it's going to be ghetto and dumb and I don't want to be a part. Like, I'm not going to have a good time. It's like, oh, well, we as black people, we have to support, we, you know, and that's why we don't have representation. No, that's why the only representation that we have is that, because white people don't give a fuck enough to create anything else for us. And the only people that you ever give money to is Tyler Perry when he puts on the goddamn dress and tells you the dark skinned niggas are gonna give you AIDS if you cheat on your husband. Yeah. So I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't give a fuck. And that's how the fuck I feel about BET too. It's not even that I have a problem with it. It's just I feel like if you're going to be black entertainment television, then you need to diversify it, because there's more to blackness than just Keisha Cole and Deshaun Jackson or whoever the fuck and Nicki Minaj. Like, where's BET's Hey Friend Hey? Where's BET's Issa Rae or fucking like Chescali or Dormtainment or where's all of that stuff? There's a whole bunch of black. Where's their nerdy shit? Why don't they have a natural hair show? Like that kind of like, you know, I just don't understand how you a black TV and all you have is Instagram models. But I don't feel like I even need to defend that point of view. Like, you're either gonna get it or you're not gonna get it. And some niggas is just like, they're not on that wave or they don't look at it from that point of view, and I can humbly respect that, but that's not gonna change the way that I feel, and I'm not going to feel like I need to support your black project, especially if I feel like it's not only like pointless, but it's halfway like offensive or detrimental or like stereotypical ridiculous. Or just fucking dumb or ridiculous.
Just
like,
crazy.
I don't have to do it just because you black or because it's black. Like,
Anthony Anderson dressing up as Sam Smith doesn't make sense no matter how you slice it, no matter where you are. It's
that's
just utterly crazy. It just doesn't make any sense regardless.
And I know that is BET. I know that that's them because I fuck with that whole, I love Blackish. I love Tracee Ellis Ross. I love them. But I just I'm just tired of always tuning into that. I just would love to see them switch it up or whatever. But when people say whatever, oh, you need to do whatever, I don't even really entertain half that shit no way, because bitch, you're not gonna change my mind. Like, you're not going, I don't care. I'm probably not gonna change yours. This is definitely gonna be an agree to disagree kind of thing, but what we're gonna do is just not even agree at all or agree to disagree, because I'm not gonna have a conversation with you about it. Like, right. And my friends kind of feel the same way too, so I don't even care.
But also ask yourself, like, are you the type of person who hates on everything black? Now, I'm not talking about you, the letter writer himself, but like, some of y'all get told, well, bitch, you don't like nothing black because really all you do is shit on something black. But that is not how either one of us are. Like, we love black people. I think that's very obvious, and we support black people and uplift black people who are doing dope shit all the time. Like, I prefer.
But see, I don't have to tell you that, because I know that,
because it's evident in our actions, right?
That know that as well. I don't know you well enough to know, what else you talk about, but. Yeah. I know enough, and like I've said before, I'm kind of on a don't explain wave. Like, girl, it's for shit that's not that deep and shit that I know is not going to resonate with you anyway, probably. Like, I don't care. Feel however you want. I said what I said.
I just don't ever feel like I have to defend how I feel about my race.
I'm so glad she's not on this show.
I might have to defend how I feel about, a BET production. I might have to defend how I feel about a K Michelle song. Well, not a K Michelle song. It ain't never been that bad. But I might have to defend, certain criticisms that I may have of black institutions or black people, but I never have to defend my race. Like, I think it's very obvious that I love being black and I love black people, and that's never up for debate. So if anybody tries to challenge me on that, they can honestly just kiss my ass. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't see that you have an issue here, really. Like, we're all entitled to our own opinion. We can sit up here and argue back and forth about movies and music and TV shows and books all day, and at the end of the day, people like what they like and they don't like what they don't like. And it's okay to critique shit. It's okay to not. It's it's okay to feel however you feel about it.
The thing that annoys the fuck out of me is that people be so quick to say that because you won't support some ratchet black shit all the time. And don't get me wrong, I love ratchet black shit.
Yeah.
Love it.
When it's well put together and
I haven't
funny.
watched a fight compilation on World Star Hip Hop in absolute years. Okay. But I mean, I love ratchet stuff. Yeah. I do. So there's a time and a place for all of that. I just feel like in terms of blackness and the black community, there are so many different types of black that you could represent. Right. And if their network is Black Entertainment Television, I feel like you should do that. And I don't feel like I should feel obligated to support something that I don't feel like, even if outside of just being black, if I don't feel like it's good, I should just be able to be like, I just don't like it. It's not very good. I don't ever see any programming on there that I like, and that's just the end of it. Like,
so Kia right there, because that is exactly how Kia be like, I don't have time. This was garbage, and I'm over it. Like, straight like that.
And that's the end of it.
So if you have a question, send it to asktheread@gmail.com. We will be right back. Hey guys, don't forget about one of our favorite sponsors, that is the very dope Tristan Walker and our friends over at Bevel. Bevel, again, is the first and only shaving system designed specifically for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin. So step up your shaving game and say goodbye to razor bumps. Like I told y'all, I gave my brother a Bevel razor for Christmas and he's been all about it. I just saw him a couple weeks ago and he just absolutely loves it. Kid Fury has one. He's going to tell you a little bit about his experience.
Yeah, so listen, one thing that I hate so much in life are razor bumps. That's not how you would say that, but either way, up to 80% of black women and men struggle with razor bumps, and up to 30% of men and women of other races also encounter razor bumps, and they're just the absolute worst. I hate them so much. Bevel uses a single blade that cuts right above the skin with less irritation, so when you use it, you don't have to worry about those big, ugly, horrendous, painful things growing up out of your skin when all you want to do is be cute. So go to getbevel.com, use code READ for 20% off of your first month. Start shaving smarter today at getbevel.com.
Yes, that is GETBEVEL.com. And use code READ to get 20% off your first month. It's time for a smarter and sexier shave with Bevel and the Read. And now let's finish the show.
And we're back.
We sure are.
And it's time for the read.
It is. What's your read about this week?
You go ahead and go first. Just get out of the way.
I actually don't have very much to say this week, you know. I'm half dead and all of that. So.
Somebody put a root on you?
Yeah, I think it was Kate Michelle, actually, because we talked about her last week, and now I just feel like such shit today, but what I just have to say won't take me very long. It's a very short story. And the moral of it is you can have whatever opinion you want about me, but what you can't do is demand that I give a fuck about it. So there's been a lot going on lately, honestly, for me, and I'm very blessed. I feel very happy and excited. Very thankful and grateful to all the people who have been listening to this show and rocking with me and you over the past few years, because this has been so dope and a life-changing experience, honestly. But one thing I have learned over the past couple years, something that applies to me, applies to Kid Fury, applies to everybody, is that you can have, and when I take these big ass pauses and breathe, it's because I literally cannot fucking breathe. So you can have whatever opinion you want about whoever, whether they're a public figure, media personality, celebrity, your favorite entertainer, your favorite prostitute. It doesn't matter. You can have whatever opinion you have about people and what they do professionally, or how they are on social media, or what they say on their shows, or anything else. You can think honestly whatever the fuck you want to about me, whether it's real or fake, and that is 100% gonna be on you. That is all you. And that is 100% on your side of the table. That don't have nothing, your perception of me and how you feel about me don't have nothing to do with me. And that is just being as honest as I can possibly be. If you love me and you think everything I do is great and I just shit rainbows and sunshine and I'm just like the happiest fucking bluebird God ever created, thank you so much. If you think I am a dirty ass, stealing ass, fat ass thief and I ain't never gonna be shit and you just wish I would roll over and die, then girl, that's fine too. God bless you. Because the way y'all feel about me don't change nothing over here. All I'm doing is being me. All I'm doing is walking in the purpose that I genuinely feel God made for me. And if you are doing that same thing, then how people feel about you is not going to deter you. All I'm doing is speaking up for Black girls and saying the shit that I feel needs to be said on the behalf of Black women. And it's okay if you don't like it. It's a lot of reasons to not like me. I'm rude. I'm a bitch. I probably cussed out your cousin. I might have blocked one of your sisters on Twitter. Like, I'm not saying there's no reason to be like, oh, I don't fuck with that bitch Crissle. I understand if you don't like me. I'm certainly not for everybody, like our friend Gia says. But the only thing me and you have in common, in the words of the great Rosa Parks, is that we both worried about what I'm doing. That is it, girl. Like, that is the only thing me and you share on this great green ass earth. Because all I'm going to do, regardless of how you feel, is keep doing me. And all you going to do is be mad about it. Now, you can accept that or not. I just need you to understand that how you feel ain't going to change shit going on over here. And that's really it.
Great.
Thanks. I'm done.
So, this week I would just like to address a few things. Okay. So, first thing, I would just like to say this very quickly. I think that it's something that I'm not sure how I feel about having to say this, but I clearly do need to say it, and so I will. If I don't know you, meaning we've never met, I don't know, or I just learned your name, don't touch my butt. Don't do it. Don't touch my butt. Really, I'm very, very sensitive about my circumference. I love my space. I'm okay with certain, signs of greeting or, whatever. Mm-hmm. But, sometimes I'm at parties and, if I'm at a party, more than likely at some point I'm going to be shaking my ass because that's literally what I go to a party for. Mm-hmm. If I'm not, the party is probably horrid.
And you love to shake your ass.
It's just a thing that I do. I'm from Miami-Dade County. At the 305 Live party, I did a whole lot of that. And recently, I discovered that you Tumblr girls have posted a video of me, giving just, a mild twerk. That was slight work. But I noticed that, I feel like 2 hands touched my bum during that, and I didn't notice obviously at the time because I would have said something. Mm-hmm. Don't touch me. I don't know you, especially not on my ass. Now there's something I find that I usually have this issue with women because I think that women think that because I'm gay and I'm not attracted to them that they can play with me like that, or that there's nothing wrong with tapping me on the butt. Sweetheart, I don't know you. It's my ass. I would never walk into a club and just because Juvenile is on, I'm going to pat you on the ass or grab your titties because, we're all partying and having a good time. I know that some queens do that. I am not one of them. Don't touch me. Okay? Mm-hmm. I don't know you. And gay men are not your fucking purses or your Pomeranians or your Palm Pilots. Bitch, we're not your motherfucking
still has a Palm
we're not your toys. All right? So don't fucking pet me, bitch. I am not a goddamn billy goat. Next. I know that
Are you hitting these niggas with a chapter book of reads
at
today?
some point today, Charlemagne mentioned, he's been doing very heavy promo for his new show on Common Sense, which premieres this Friday. And at some point, he, I guess, mentioned the fact that the two of us will be on the show, mm-hmm. which we've known for quite some time, but haven't said anything because why? Right. So I noticed that a couple of people were having some issues with that. So I want to start by saying this. I know that a lot of you niggas on the internet like to say things before you do research or have any kind of understanding about anything that happens in the world, but you don't know what's going to happen on this show. You don't know who is going to be on this show. You want to know how I know that for sure? Because, bitch, I don't know who's going to be on the show. And I'm on the motherfucking show. So, if I don't even know what the fuck to expect, bitch, I know you don't. So before you get all up in arms and start entering people's mentions with, pitchforks and torches and all of that, why don't you sit the fuck back and wait to find out if there's something for you to actually be upset over? Now, first, I want to address the people that actually know who we are and listen to this show and fuck with us, because I respect your opinion. Now, apparently some people have been saying, been giving horrible remarks and been saying things because we're going to be on this Charlemagne show. Like, we're going to be just cooning out and shucking and jiving.
Somebody called us coons for a show we have not taped yet. Coons. What's something we have not filmed yet?
So, okay, I understand that y'all feel however you feel about, I don't know, Charlemagne, MTV, Brilliant Idiots. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. But I can assure you that Kid Fury and Crissle are Kid Fury and Crissle. I'm not tap dancing for nobody. I don't give a fuck who it is. Like, I'm not going on MTV, VH1, ABC, Heaven, and tap dancing for no honkies, not for nobody, not for Charlemagne, not for anybody. I'm not doing it because that's just not the type of person that I am. So before you set yourself up to look stupid, why don't you just kick back and wait for this shit to happen? And if you find something to be offended by, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you will. It's a Charlemagne show and that nigga's nuts. It's gonna be a black ass mess.
Yes, it is.
It's gonna be a fun time. To some, other people will probably feel differently. I don't care. But I can assure you that when I appear on that bitch and anywhere the fuck else, I would be Kid Fury, unless I'm acting. In which way, I'll be somebody the fuck else. Now, for you girls who may not be too familiar with me, or you are and you don't know or don't care about what it is that I do or how I tweet or whatever, but you are, a black Twitter soldier and you feel a way about the selections. I just want to make it very clear to everybody that when I tape this show, I'm going to work. Don't nobody care about this shit but you. I'm excited for Charlemagne, and his show, because I fuck with Charlemagne. Charlemagne is one of the only people in New York that was extremely supportive of me before I even lived here. When I went to my first screen test for MTV, he was the last person, of course, to walk into the goddamn green room. And there was people who were in that room who knew who I was, and I know that they did. And everybody was, oh, hey girl, so what do you do? And he walked in, the first thing he said out of his mouth was Kid Fury. Now, I was shocked, but he's just always been supportive of me. Yeah. I fuck with him. You can feel that's not, you can feel however you want to, because I'm sure he don't care, and I can promise you that I don't care. But what I'm going to do when I tape this show is go to work, and then I am going to get a check for it and go on about my goddamn business. Your lives on Black Twitter have nothing to do with me. Sure, they matter, but they don't have nothing to do with me. Girl, all right? If you wanted to be your Black Twitter all-star motherfucking champion, I hope to God that if they didn't choose you, that they have a season 2 and that you are selected, sweetheart. But what I can promise you to your whole entire soul is that I am not coming for your Black Twitter spot. I don't want your position. I'm going to work. I am going to work, to do a job, to have a good time, to collect my money and bounce. That's what Kid Fury's going to do. If you are upset because they didn't choose you, or your friend, or your cousin that comes up with the bomb memes, or your homegirl who has the best retweets, or your baby daddy who's got 1,000 likes or favorites a day, if they didn't choose you, that is between you and the people at casting, production, direct. I don't care. I'm going to work. And if you have a problem with that, bitch, that's your business. If you have a problem with that, what you can do is go ahead and shoot me an email with the time that you will be giving me the money to pay my New York City rent. Let's just go ahead and schedule a time for you to pay my rent, for you to pay my my cable bills, okay?
This Con Edison.
And the Automo. Just pay all of the bills, and then we can discuss how you feel about what the fuck I'm finna do in terms of work. I don't give a fuck about how you feel about none of that shit. You got, and this is my issue with you niggas, because I saw niggas talking about, oh, they're monetizing Black culture and that's wrong. What? When is a culture not? Like, what?
Have y'all seen this show that you...
What are you...
All right.
What are you... No, don't get me wrong. I totally understand being sensitive to... You know, because I know, like, I don't remember who it was. Who was it that was talking about they were going to do some, like, an expose or some deep research, some fucking... You remember when somebody was writing, like, a whole think piece about Black Twitter? Like, was it the Associated Press? Who? I don't want to say that.
The LA Times just hired a Black Twitter reporter, if that's what you mean. But people have been doing, like, news stories and, like, think pieces on Black Twitter for a few years now. It's been a thing for a while.
All I know is anybody come to me and was like, oh, hey, girl, we're doing a Black Twitter show. Would you like to be a part? Because I would have gave them a smooth and healthy no.
It would have been an immediate no from me, girl.
Because that's not the set that I claim.
I have
and
never...
that's no shade to all of you, but I don't participate in your discussions of $200 dates or whatever your day-to-day back-to-back misogyny. I don't do that shit. And if that's
or whether
what you
a hoe for getting flown out.
As far as I know, this is like a pop culture discussion show with heavy social media, Twitter-esque, Instagram elements, and all of that stuff. And it also seems that a lot of people that tweet all the time or that are super famous for tweeting are going to be on TV doing that. I don't understand what the fucking problem is. But again, sort that shit out on your own. Kid Fury, Crissle, we're going to work. And then I'm going to Los Angeles to have the vacation that when I tell you that, like, I actually changed my flight around to take this shit, like,
yes,
I'm going to work, girl. I'm not dying to be on TV like you girls. It's not that motherfucking hard, bitch. If you want to be on TV that bad, all you have to do is toss your goddamn integrity out the window and go to a casting. Somebody will put you on television. It's not hard. So if you want to be on motherfucking TV representing your @ handle or whatever the fuck, your Instagrams, whatever, bitch, if you want to say shout out to my Snapchat, swipe right for a girl, whatever. If that's what you want to do, I promise you it's not hard to find somebody that will place you and all of your cousins on there. But Kid Fury's going to work. So mind your business, bitch. Like I said, I hope that they have another season of this or some other show. Hell, since you don't want for white people, the white folks at Viacom to have a Black Twitter show, bitch, then why don't you start one? Why don't you and all of your followers and friends come up with something that people won't watch because you're Black and you don't support anything that is not a grown-ass man in a gray wig and a moo-moo in Atlanta? Dumbass. Fuck yourself.
Woo.
And that's all.
All right. I mean, I get the criticism or seeing Charlamagne's name and being like, oh my God.
Don't get it. I
100% get that.
But I'm not speaking
But you
for
know
Charlamagne.
us. Y'all have listened to this show for 2.5 years. Do you really think we about to go on MTV and...
Charlamagne has been on our show. We have been on Charlamagne's show.
Yes.
When the fuck have we ever had a conversation with Charlamagne where we were just hyping up all of his shit?
Exactly.
And furthermore, he says the most outrageous shit. Sometimes I don't even know when to take him seriously because I know that he loves to say shit just to get a reaction out of y'all niggas.
Yes.
Because he thinks it's funny. And y'all give it to him every single time. But again, I'm not speaking for Charlamagne. That's my nigga. I know that we're gonna have a good time, and that is that.
Yeah.
And a lot of you seem to be. I saw niggas talking about the show is called Black Twitter. It's definitely not. For weeks he has been saying that it is called Uncommon Sense, but here you are again being loud and wrong. And we know how I feel about that shit. I'm speaking for me and the job that I have to do when they call me to do it. And I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. And I'm going to be me wholeheartedly and 100%. And if you don't like that, you can suck a myriad of dicks from the whole back, bitch.
All right. So I think that's going to wrap up this episode of The Read.
From the back.
I think they got it from the back.
Tuck it on back, balls and all.
All right, on the knees and just
gobble
from
it
the.
up.
All right.
That's where it is.
Okay. So make sure you hit up thisistheread.com to see bios and a link to every show and links to what we're doing next and all that fun stuff. Speaking of MTV shows, shout out to Cheska Lee. Kid Fury and I are both on the most recent episode of Decoded. That just came out, I think today, right? Wednesday.
Yeah.
So go to MTV News YouTube and check it out. We had so much fun taping that. Thank you so much, Francesca, for inviting me on. I had a blast. You're the best.
So I just really wanted to say very quickly, there was a guy who wrote in, I don't remember if it was last week or when, I think it was, but he said that he was a gamer and like he didn't have many friends that played games.
Oh yeah,
or something
that
like
was last week.
Anyway, so 2 people sent me some tweets saying, one of them, his name on Twitter is Life with Derek. And he said, listening to this week's episode, tell homie to hit me up. And he gave his PSN, which is...
Oh, wait, should you say that on the show? Because that's going out to a lot of people. A lot of people.
I mean, well, how else would I tell him?
Well, why don't you just send it to me and I'll email it to the boy who emailed us. I don't think it's...
Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't think it's smart to give his username out on the show.
Yeah,
Jesus. People are nuts.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and give this information to Crissle then, and she can send it to you.
Okay.
But yeah, there are gamers out here that are black and seem fun and are probably willing.
Y'all should start like a club of people to get online and like game together. Black
that
people.
Would be fun to play some online games.
That's
with
a good idea.
that,
Y'all need a website.
Won't tell me to suck their white balls.
That's a free idea. Somebody could take that and monetize. Also, somebody sent us this email because she was at Sephora and she thought the clerk looked just like you. And so she took a picture. She just took a picture of him and asked me to ask you what you think. Also, we mentioned this earlier, but shout out to my new employer, Apple. I love being on Beats One, so thanks so much, Dr. Dre and Steve Jobs and all of you.
And, you know, legendary
Shout out
beings.
to Kylie Hustle. Shout out to Shoom. Remember Shoom? She was at the, you remember?
Yeah,
she was the producer when we were at the different studio. She's over at Apple now.
Okay, do you know
she
something?
Was my board
that
op
now
on Sunday.
Everything makes sense.
Why nobody could.
Wow. Oh my God.
Secret.
I was halfway a liaison in all of this.
Do you have any other announcements for this week? Are you going to announce the thing that you said you might or no?
You know, I'm just going to say party.
Okay.
Party and bullshit. No, that's got to be. So, yeah, party stuff.
Okay.
And
Coming
dates.
soon. All right.
And we have a show in New York on July 18th.
Oh, yes, we do. So shout out to everybody who has tickets for that because I think it's sold out. But if not, you can go to thereadlive.com and see if there are any tickets
Do
available.
you see how I just be so busy working and like minding my whole entire business and just trying to
just trying to pay this rent, man.
I promise you that I don't want to be like on your top 8. Like, I'm not trying to do any of that. I just want to have fun and do what it is that I love to do and like buy my mama whatever car she wants.
Exactly, but don't get it twisted. I'm never gonna betray myself for no check. You ain't got to worry about that out of me. The rest of these hoes might, but that ain't never gonna be me.
Don't like it.
Come on.
I think that you know the rest. So
I think that's it for me.
Oh yeah. So
is there an acronym or not?
Acronym will be please, if you can be of any help, I would love like art, like very large art for my walls.
Oh, all you gotta do is go in Harlem. It's all kind of art on the streets with the niggas that be selling incense and shea butter and shit.
If you or anyone who is taking this seriously know some places where I can find like really cool like wall fixtures, like cool wall stuff. I want to decorate my living room, but I also don't have time to give a fuck about that because like who cares? Like I'm just glad that I have walls surrounding me, you know, like a place to keep the rain from falling on my head. So yeah, that would be great. The acronym this week is going to be EMAWR.
Eat my ass with relish.
Ranch.
Damn!
So close.
I be so close.
But that's what you can do, bitch. If you have a problem, don't forget it.
We will see y'all next week.